Welcome one and all to the newest K-Pop Madness, our oh my god, it's been 7 years, our 7th annual K-Pop Madness Tournament, the 2024 edition. I'm happy to have you here. If you are new here, welcome. I'm going to explain everything to you in the next few minutes. If you're not new here and you don't want to listen to me yap, the link to votes in the pinned comment, but I encourage you to stay because there are some changes this year. But for those who are new here, welcome. Let me explain to you what this is really quick. And the simplest way I can put this is it's save one, drop one on a giant scale. We have 64 K-pop groups that are all relatively active and, releasing stuff. And they go head to head in each round for I think it's 7 rounds, knocking each other out based on your votes until we have one group remaining. And as you can see right here, I have the winners of previous years popping up. Now, what happens when they win? Well, it used to be that I would make a week's worth of videos on the channel for them, but I changed it starting last year. I put them in the background of my videos now. All of these are the previous winners you're seeing right there, right? 2 Dreamcatchers, 2 Stray Kids albums, a BTS album, and last year, it's the newest edition, an Idol Light Stick. I'm down to buy anything merch-wise for the winner, and that's what the winner gets. But what are you voting for? What is this voting? Are we voting our faves? Not necessarily. You vote however you want. That's the madness, right? Now, there's a lot of people who just love Stray Kids that follow the channel. Stray Kids are probably the favorites overall. Do you want them to win? Or do you want a new name to win since Stray Kids have already won twice? Or do you want them to keep dominating? Do you want a new group to win to get them promoted? Maybe one of your side groups that it's not your favorite group, but do you want to get them up there? That's the madness. There's no rules to the voting. You don't have to vote for your fave. You don't have to vote for the underdog. You don't have to vote for the better group. I just hit my mic. That's what the madness is, and that's what makes it chaotic and fun, because you don't know what other people are going to do either. Where do you vote? There's a link in the pinned comment. Yeah, it's 32 votes, so don't worry, take your time. You have 3 days to get this done. I am not tallying the votes until Thursday night, and the next round will come out on Friday. So you have multiple days. Don't rush through it if you don't have the time. You can take your time. So you have Thursday night to vote. You have to vote for each group. I very much encourage it, and you kind of have to in order to submit the form. And the best part is you can get 2 votes this year. You can vote once in the public vote in the pinned comment, and then there's a second vote on my Discord channel. If you join our community in Discord, a bunch of cool K-pop fans, you get a second vote, and it's up there too. If you really want that new group to win, you want the underdog to win, you want that fave group to win, it's on my Discord channel. And if you really, really want to make a difference, you could join Patreon. And I know Patreon, blah, blah, blah. Hey, but these people help support me to make content like this, and I appreciate them. So shout out to them, because I don't have credits at the end of the video, unfortunately, this time, but they're amazing, and I want to reward them. So if you join a Patreon, you get a bunch of extra votes, depending on your tier. And all the tiers get them, okay? So even if you only, you could make $2 to slide your faves an extra couple votes, anyway, only if you have the means to do so, you can also vote on Patreon. Now, and finally, let me go over the groups that we have lost this year. Now, if you are new here, every single year, I need to remove current groups that were on here for various reasons to make room for new rookies. We only have 64 spots, and we can't just I know a lot of people just want to keep their faves on here forever. Let's go over and pay our respects to the groups that were taken off for this year, and it's quite a few. Ready? Groups removed for our rookies this year. Blackpink due to inactivity. Pentagon because they lost a bunch of members these past few months. WJSN for inactivity as well. Astro just due to an uncertain future. A-Pink, they left their agency, not sure about their future either. Winner is on an extremely long hiatus, not sure when they're coming back. Victon lost a bunch of members, so we're not sure if they're coming back either. 2-1 disbanded. TF9 disbanded. And then the last 4 of these are all removed due to low support in previous years. Super Junior, Secret Number, Weekly, and Wiki Mickey. So with that being said, just paying our respects real quick, saying goodbye to these groups because they won't be on here now this year or in the future. And we'll move on to this year. Now, feel free to go vote. I'm changing it up this year. We're not doing the usual me play all the songs. I have links to all the songs on the form. But if you want to stick around for right now, I have the votes right here. Now, here's the public one. You have a Discord bonus, which looks exactly the same, but in order to get this link, you gotta get it on Discord. I'm just telling you. Anyway, let's look at these real quick. These are all randomized, so it's all gonna be different when you're voting in a different order. But yeah, there's some really good ones, like, you know, Purple Kiss for CIX. Based on my audience, I kind of expect Purple Kiss to, you know, blow it out of the water. They're 5-2 in 2 years, whereas CIX haven't won yet. But, you know, you never know. We've got Los Seraphim versus Hypen, which should be a really interesting match. I don't know who's going to win that. We have Twice and MC&D, which I think MC&D has a pretty loyal audience on my channel. They've won quite a bit. They're 3-3. But Twice is 50-6. Yeah, Twice might run away with this, but I mean, I'm sure MC&D is going to put up a really good fight for them. Shiny with our first rookie, High Key, that we're seeing. Yeah, High Key's got a lot of work to do to beat these vets. Like, Shiny's been here a long time. They've done well. Haven't won yet, but they've done well. So good luck to High Key. Mamamoo and Just B. Mamamoo's a seed 1. There's never been a 16 seed that's won Kpop Madness, if you are curious. No 16 seed has ever beaten a 1 seed. Ever. So it should be interesting. I think the highest seed to ever beat, or I mean the lowest, I guess, seed to ever beat a 1 seed was ATEEZ beating BTS in 2019. It was a 9 seed versus a 1 seed, and ATEEZ won. I think that's the biggest upset we've ever had. I could be wrong on that, though. Then we have Triple S and the Rose. I think Triple S will handle the rookies on here. The Rose, obviously, the Rose is not a rookie group, but they're rookies because it's their first year in Kpop Madness. I think Triple S might be able to take care of them, but it should put up a fight. Stray Kids versus Elas. Oh, it's gonna be such a difficult challenge for Elas, but who knows? Maybe Elas has a pretty big fandom that just I don't hear about too often in my viewers. P1 Harmony and Tan, that's going to be a difficult one for Tan as well. 2 difficult ones for the underdogs in a row. VVZ and Everglow, that one's going to be a really good matchup too. I actually don't know who's going to win this. Everglow's had a good history. VVZ is new, but we'll see. New Jeans versus Fromis 9. New Jeans is kind of the powerhouse here, even though they look kind of equal. I think New Jeans might, you know, run away with it, but we'll see. We have ITZY and Diamond, who's a rookie. That's a really hard challenge for Diamond, but I don't know. That spiky hair might help them out. We've got Idol and One. This is going to be probably the most difficult one upset to have. I don't know how we could ever beat the defending champs. Idol won last year. They're the defending champs right now. I don't know how we's going to do it. But, you know, if there's a will, there's a way. IVE versus aespa, that's good matchup. I'm very curious. aespa's never won on Kpop Madness, so I'm very curious if they can get their first win against us. IVE. And then we have NMIX and TXT. Oh, that's going to be another really good one. Oh, I don't know who I'm voting for that. Ooh, that's going to be a difficult one for me personally too. Billy versus DKB. You know, Billy's like sliding into that 1 seed just barely last year. So I don't know. Do they have a strong enough audience on my channel still to hold that 1 seed dominantly? We'll see. Stacy and Black Swan. I just noticed I need to put the record for Black Swan here, but they are currently rookies. So yeah. Yeah. Pretty interesting matchup there too. The boys TNX, interesting matchup as well. Epex and TWS. I'm not sure how many TWS fans are on my channel, so I'm not sure if they have a chance against Epex here. This is actually a rematch from last year. I remember that. Card and AB6. Ooh. AB6 obviously lost. They still haven't won yet, but we'll see if they can make a difference this year. It's going to be hard. Card is a favorite on Kpop Madness. Another 1 seed versus Tri-B. Tri-B's kind of getting some momentum with Diamond, their new track. So maybe he'll put up a fight against Dreamcatcher. Rise and Xikers. That's going to be a close one. 17 Omega X. Monster X Kepler. Kepler's got a lot of work in that one. Young Posse and B2B. Oh, that's going to be a really close one. Can Young Posse upset B2B? Oh, our GG stands. Do we have GG stands? I don't know. I think I have more boy group fan followers. So We'll see. Then we got Baby Monster and Kiss of Life. I see it. Okay. ATs and Treasure. That one's a funny matchup because ATs made a song Treasure for their debut. Anyway. Then Red Velvet, Oh My Girl. They've both been in here every single year. Oh My Girl's never won. Red Velvet's dominated at times. So we'll see if Oh My Girl can make a difference this year. Icon and 8-turn, another rookie that's going to have a challenge. ZB1 and Boy Next Door should be interesting. I think ZB1's pretty huge, though, but we'll see again. One Us and SF9 is going to be a close one, I think. Look at their overall records. 5-5 and 5-6. That's... EXO and Gravity. And then NCT, all of the units versus Extraordinary Heroes. So those are all the matchups. Please, guys, go vote. Take your time. You have until Thursday night is when I am closing the polls. Again, you get a bonus vote on Discord, and you get a bunch more bonus votes on Patreon. So, yeah. If you don't know any of these groups, by the way, I do have all these links here that went to all the work and put them all there for you. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you all so much. Enjoy voting. Go vote. Go enjoy. And I will see you all back here. Probably a video before then. But for K-Pop Madness, I'll see you all back here in like 4 days. Anyway. Bye, everyone.